Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I want to start this Chattin' with Alana episode out by first apologizing to you guys because I haven't had a tutorial out for the last, how long has it been? 2 Mondays, I think, or any other kind of video. What had happened was one Thursday, not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, I worked all day, then I had an appointment to get my hair trimmed, and I went to go get that done, and my daughter was supposed to have an appointment too, but she couldn't do it because volleyball practice, so we had to cancel hers. Well, since we had some extra time, my stylist was like, well, do you want me to go ahead and curl your hair for you? And I was like, oh yeah. So he did my hair and my makeup, or not my makeup, but did my hair, and then I came home and I did my makeup, and I was like, let's take the girls out to dinner after volleyball practice and yada yada. So after the girls got out of practice, we start driving to go eat, and I'm like, man, my throat kind of hurts a little. My throat, it's kind of like I got something stuck in my throat. And then it went away, and I never felt anything about it. And that next morning, that was Wednesday. Thursday morning, I woke up and I was like, ooh, I do not feel good. I don't feel good at all. And I looked over at Matt, and he looks at me, he's like, I don't feel good, honey. And I was like, I don't either. Well, then later on, as the day progressed, we just got worse and worse and worse. And I ended up having 102 fever, and he had 103 fever. His fever lasted for 5 days, and mine lasted for 4 days. And then after that, I just couldn't get, I have, whenever we finally started feeling better and the fever was going away and we were progressively, starting to get a little bit better, and you can tell if I sound funny, I'm still congested in my face, and but my time management is very, it's like a house of cards is how I would explain what it is. It's like I'm juggling my work, my YouTube, girls' volleyball, girls' school, all that's like a house of cards, and it's just standing like this. And once one of the cards gets knocked down, the whole thing collapses. So to get my to get my time back standing and everything back in order, I have not had the energy. I have not had the motivation. I just didn't. YouTube was not a priority. I just thought, you know what? I want a break. I need a break somewhere, and it can't be work, can't be volleyball, can't be girls at school, and this and that. So I'm like, I'm gonna take a break from YouTube. I need to chill out for a minute, and I did, and I'm thankful that I did that because I'm on the mend, and we are getting back to feeling better. Both of us still aren't 100%. The energy is just, ugh. We don't know if it was COVID or not. It probably was. I don't have any tests to say whether it was or not, but I'm gonna assume it was because I am never sick. I say I'm never sick. I never have a fever, that kind of sick. I've had some ear problems since I quit smoking. Yeah, about that. This whole having whatever we had, my ear filled. Oh man, it felt like my ear was out to here, and it still does, with fluid, and I can feel the fluid move, and I'm dizzy and everything. So I think I'm gonna have to call the ENT and tell them that I'm sick of taking this Singular pill. I want to put a tube in my ear and get this fluid out of my ear because I can't stand it anymore. But anyway, what I was saying was, besides that, I'm never sick. I never have a fever. Now he will every year. He'll get a fever. It won't last near that long, and it's not 103 degrees. He's just every year he gets sick. I think it's just kind of, that's just him. He just gets a fever. But when I got the fever, I'm like, oh boy. So that's when I told my husband, I was like, we don't have tests, but I'm pretty sure we probably have COVID. I don't know. But knock on wood, whatever, I'm happy that we are back to feeling better, and I've got some awesome tutorials I'm ready to film and get out for you guys. I have a shawl coming that I'm super proud of. I love that. I'm looking at it over there. I'm super proud of this shawl. I've got that coming, and then I've got a baby set coming, which is a dress, a pillow, and a blanket that I have been working on for since last year. The baby blanket I started last year, and I messed it up, and I didn't feel like fixing it, and then I fixed it, and then I messed it up again, and then I fixed it, and I finally finished it, and that's ready for me to film. And then I have let's see, I have another tutorial that I need to still work out the kinks on. I just haven't had the energy to do it, but I'm going to get that done. I think the first thing you're probably going to see is this new hot pad tutorial that I've not tutorial, but pattern that I worked on that I'm super excited to show you guys. And then after that will probably be the baby set, and then the shawl, because I want it to cool off more. Like today it's actually like 70 degrees, and I have my windows open. It's beautiful. Fall is in the air, but then I think tomorrow or the next day is supposed to get back up into the high 80s. So it's like, yeah, I want to hold off a little bit longer to do the shawl. But having said all this about us being sick and not, just not having any energy or motivation, I did have enough energy to make two things that I'm really excited to show you guys. One of them is a birthday gift for my mother-in-law that I've been wanting to make for her, and then the other one is something that I've had set into the side, and I've had it set into the side and set into the side and set into the side, and it just keeps getting pushed back, and finally I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and do this and get it done. I don't have time to wait. And they were really quick too. I just whipped them out and got them ready. But I will show you guys really quick. So this is my grandma and grandpa. Ta-da! So what these are the head and hands are just like those dumpling dolls, whatever. I bought the head and the hand sets together, like the heads came with the hands. And when I bought them, I got them relatively around the same time that I bought those Lollipop Lane heads and hand sets. And whenever they came in, I looked at them and I was like, these are exactly the same. So I could just use one of those dumpling doll patterns to make the arms, legs, and the body of, Grandma and Grandpa. And then just do the dresses, or the dress and the little suit separate. So that's what I did. And this took me like 2 days, and I had this done. So I just think these are cute. I told my husband, I was like, this is me and you, honey. But I love them. I was so aggravated. I have like, how many? I think I have like 4 or 5 jars of buttons. And I dug through every one of those jars trying to find a third button to match those. And I could not find one. So I just said, forget it. And that's why he only has two buttons on his shirt. But it's okay. He still looks good. And I like his little bald head. So I got those done. But like I said, those took like 2 days. And I basically forced myself to get them done because I thought I need to get the 1985. So what is that? Cupcake Corner. I don't have them here next to me, but I need to get that series started. And I just kind of thought, you know what, before I even get that next series started, I've got to get these done because I'm going to forget the reason why I even bought them and to use one of those body patterns. So that's why I was like, I've got to get this done. But the other thing that I made for my mother-in-law for her birthday is, I turn her around, this. This is a guardian angel doorstop. I just bumped my phone, sorry. And she's got wings in her dress. She's got, it's a 2-layer dress. And then I just glued on these artificial sunflowers. But her birthday is in October, and I wanted to get this done. I'm not a procrastinator when it comes to crochet gifts. I want them done as soon as I can get them done, and that way if I don't like something about it, I've got plenty of time to change it. And so that's why it's not even the middle of September yet and I've got this done. But that's the reason why, because I'd never made one, and I thought if something's wrong, I want to have plenty of time to fix it. But she is inside of a liter soda bottle, and then I filled that with beans, which I had just laying around. And then I actually just, she was a 13-inch doll. I don't have sitting around, I don't have one next to me, but she, so she's a 13-inch doll, and you're supposed to pop her legs off and then put her on the top of the soda bottle and then glue her down or something like that. And I was just like, I can't bring myself to do that because of how much these dolls are. When I don't find them at resale shops or antique malls for $1, these are not the cheapest dolls. So tearing one apart, I wasn't 100% about. But what I did was I popped her legs off and I kept them, and I thought if I ever come across one of these dolls that has a messed up leg or something, I'll have some spare ones. And then I taped her into the top of the soda bottle. I don't know if you can see it, yeah, right there, with duct tape. So if something ever happens, I can fix it by just peeling the tape off of her. But it works out pretty good, because I mean, she does not come out of that. And she's heavy enough that she can sit, my mother-in-law is in her mid-80s, so I don't call her mom, I call her Nana. She's like my Nana. But I was gonna say, I don't think Nana would put this in front of a door. I think she would probably set this in the corner. I don't think she'd use it as an actual doorstop, but that's what it is. So she's weighted down. But isn't she pretty? She needs a necklace, but I don't have anything like that. I bet my daughter does. My daughter does a lot of bead stuff. I bet she's got some pretty beads. And I put the little halo on her, which is just stuck in her little piece right here. This is all supposed to be really decorated, but I don't have anything to decorate her with. And I kind of like the simplicity of just the flowers that I have on her, and then my work being the centerpiece, if that makes sense. Like my work into the wings being the centerpiece, not the centerpiece, the part of the project that is, you know, that I want everybody to see, not it covered in beads and flowers. I don't know how I'm trying to say what I want to say. Ugh. But anyway, so this is her. I am super excited to give this to my mother-in-law. She'll be so excited to see it. And that's it. That's all I did. But like I said, we were so sick that I just, I didn't have the energy to do much of anything. But like I said, I do have tutorials coming. Just be patient with me, guys. I'm sorry. It takes time once, like I was explaining, once that house of cards collapses. That's my time management. Once that collapses, getting it built back up is just so frustrating. And when you don't feel good and you're fatigued and lethargic and just tired and can't get it together. It takes time, but I'm coming, guys. So don't leave. I'm coming. So I will have a tutorial out this upcoming Monday. And then I'll be right back in the swing of things, and everything will get going just like it was, okay? So I apologize. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I still don't feel the greatest, but hit that thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think of my grandma and grandpa, and then my guardian angel doorstop for my mother-in-law, from my Nana. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm starting to get hot, so I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.